put a fish.
Pineapple always belongs in pizza. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a what are we calling this one? A folktale beyond the Witchlight.
Pineapples.
When last we left, in the order they're on the screen this time, because my videos always shuffle. Ortis, Squall, Chestnut, and Nyx had face down Scabatha Nightshade, the hag in charge of Loomlurch, the second hag they've encountered. They defeated her, drove her to the ground, removed her head and kept it at some point, because I don't know, and proceeded to recover one of Scabatha's henchmen, causing a little bit of concern because one party member knows this henchman is a murderer who hurt their people, and the other one sees him as family. She docilely followed you guys for now, and as you have gone upstairs into the bedroom of Scabatha Nightshade, you were stopped because you saw a form laying under the covers, sleeping. And that's where we are, and we'll take it away.
With someone going into a black screen. Oh, never mind.
They're not upstairs yet, anyways.
That's true. All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to stealthily walk over and see what the heck happened, because last time for some reason I spaced out for 2 weeks and just trying to figure out like who is this laying in bed. So yeah, I want to stealthily walk over and see what's going on.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
I'm gonna stealthily watch him stealthily walk over here.
You're standing still. Roll stealth with advantage.
Yeah, right? I will prepare vicious mockery. That thing moves and attacks us. Well, I rolled a 5 and a 20. I'm going to take that 20. I know you were just joking, but I'm going to roll it anyways. And I'm a 25.
Okay.
I think I got dirty 20. I'm trying to look and see. Oh yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. Good for you. Congratulations. You stealth up. I don't know why I said that condescendingly. I'm sorry. You walk very quietly. Don't forget to add your D4 to it. You're fine in this case, but just for future reference if you weren't.
Oh.
You went through the effort of getting a race that gives you that boost. Make sure you're using it. You go over to the bed. The covers are pulled up fairly high. They actually go up to like forehead. You do notice Scabatha had hair that was kind of scraggly, brittle, old person's, going gray, white. At least I think so. I'm double checking myself to make sure I'm not lying. I am not lying. The hair on this figure is red. Like vibrantly so. And the blankets are just lifting and lowering in a steady rhythm.
I would like to use message on Squall and let him know what I see.
Okay.
Squall will respond and say, "Yes, I'm but 5 feet behind you, so I also." How is Ortis and Squall we both have the same cantrips? Like, I don't know how we keep ending up with the same cantrips. Squall's gonna cast message. We will cast message and message Nyx, because I know where Nyx is, and say, tell him what we're seeing up here. There's some red-headed version of this beach hag person.
Nyx, you get this message. I'm having a momentary blank. Chestnut, were you still downstairs with Nyx too, or did you?
Oh yeah, I'm just poking around.
Pretty sure it was 2 and 2, plus Bunny, whose name I do remember and I absolutely have not continuously forgotten exists, is also with you guys.
Pantsless.
He is wearing.
Pantsless.
He is wearing pants. He is wearing
Wasn't
pants.
it like V something or R something?
Start with an A.
Vansel.
A?
Vansel.
Vansel,
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely an A. Definitely starts with an A. Silent.
Ansel, maybe. Yeah.
Pansel.
Vansel and the one that's only called itself Sowpig are both down there still as well.
Oh yeah, is her
Let's
sister
see.
downstairs too?
Yeah, the sow pig.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, she's down here with us.
She's just
probably
kind of
just like
That's right.
she's just standing off to the side, just kind of watching the mirror, looking at herself. Vansel's actually a little bit edged over there in case. You actually notice his hands on like the side of his coat where you know one of his knives are.
two very smart companions of ours wandered ahead and said there's some sort of red-headed witch upstairs.
Again?
Maybe you can not glare at each other and we could go take care of that.
We're
Why
gonna
is my
And Nix
camera-
just takes off right now. Okay.
leave Pigface down here alone, or we bringing them with us? Because I don't really trust them.
I can watch her if you want.
Do we
Nah, I don't
we
trust
trust
that
this guy?
I've been in this group as long as you have, Chestnut. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't trust me.
Okay. That's good. Very good, comforting.
I'll have you know they found me naked in a cage. I owe them a
Oh
lot.
well,
Which was not very
That-
comforting.
that's a nice show for you guys.
Oh, yes, clearly.
It was. I'm very, very nice.
Well, I would like to not see. So keep your pants on.
You're not my type, dear.
Let's go up.
Okay. Well, now I'm offended.
Smiles at Nix and winks.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Okay.
Are the candy effects still going on?
Yeah, it hasn't been more than an hour. They last for an hour.
Oh yeah, you're a bobblehead.
Oh, God.
The Funko Pop Squall.
You're a bobblehead and Chestnut is still medium
giant.
sized. Thank you for remembering.
Well, I guess we shouldn't let them do this alone, right? They're almost dead.
God, both of them are you.
Which is all the more reason it's smart that they went ahead, huh?
Yeah.
And he has a big target now. Big.
Maybe it makes them more personable.
If anyone should have the big head, it should be Otis. But let's go make sure we're all good up there.
All right. But again, are we taking this pig face with us? Because
I'll watch after her.
All right.
okay, we're all going. It's a field trip.
Yep.
Hope it's a big room.
She just walks along quietly with you guys, assuming you're part of her next mission, whatever it is, and Vansel follows, taking up the rear just in case. You guys head upstairs. Meanwhile, are the two of you doing anything else while your friends rejoin you, or?
There's something here. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm standing over this figure, like glaring down, making sure.
Do we just charge in there? Or we're just gonna make all the noise and wake
Is
her
the-
up, or
is the
should we be a little quiet as we go in there?
It's
Do we see a
Overwatch.
key turning?
You do not. In fact, they are. In fact, roll perception. As we play Overwatch and wonder, do the two DPS run in by themselves, or do they wait for the tank and healer?
Lol.
Never. Well, we don't have a healer, so.
Actually, that's you.
The healers are in there.
We have candy. I bet one of them heals.
Look, we have Junker Queen, Reaper.
Hey.
I don't know who Ortis is, and you're Lucio. It all works.
15. So 15 for perception.
Okay. The figure is actually laying completely flat. Like,
So they're
on
like
their
laying in
back.
bed.
And they're breathing though, right?
The sheet is moving.
The sheet is moving.
Like rising and falling as.
Should we poke it?
I'm gonna slowly
I think we're still
the
walking up there.
blankets away
Sure.
with
And while he does that, I'm gonna be glaring over her just to make sure, like, I'm looking at her head.
I'm glaring angrily at you.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys will because this is flavor. You guys role play. You guys arrive, as Squall is pulling this sheet down, so you guys walk in to see Squall pulling a sheet off of a sleeping figure on a bed, and Ortis like hovering over the bed menacingly. And you see a woman looking at you. Just smiles directly at you, Squall, as you pull the sheet away.
It's poison ivy.
I was gonna say, kind of looks like Tithio's sister, but well, hello. Is she awake? Is she still sleeping?
Nope, her eyes are open. She's looking at you and she smiles.
You're much better looking than the other one downstairs.
I hope so. Sits up. Nyx. Roll history.
Okay, I was gonna say, do I know this person?
Nyx, roll history, and for that matter, Chestnut, go ahead and roll history with a disadvantage.
Okay.
Fortunately.
Oh.
Nyx has potential reason to specifically know this due to background, whereas you may or may not.
That's fine, because I rolled a 20 and a 19.
Okay.
What is it? Wait, was it history?
Yeah. So
Oh, I got a -1, so...
well, it's an 18 still.
That's 18.
Wow, I got 1 in history. So I got a 14.
Okay. I'll give it to you still, because it would be really, really weird for the Chestnut to remember, not the other. So, Nyx, you know exactly who this is because you understand who this is out of game. Chestnut, you remember seeing paintings and reliefs as Zabilna is the archfey who rules this entire domain. No one ever talks much about her direct children. Her heir was always a grandson, something with a G. You don't remember exactly. It wasn't important. He's been gone for a long time. And she had two. She had twin grandchildren. And one of them was the heir and hasn't been heard from in over 1,000 years. And the other one, you remember something vaguely about a falling out, but she left angry and unhappy with her grandmother.
Okay.
This matches the paintings in the book. Took you long enough to get here. How are you all doing?
Better now that I've seen you.
We're like beaten up, right?
Yeah.
Whatever damage you had from the last couple of fights?
We are beaten up. I don't know if either of you took.
Yeah, I don't think I have any damage.
I haven't taken any damage.
Chestnut and Nyx are fine. What do people do?
Yeah,
Very.
I'm just in the background. I kind of bite my thumb and I wipe it on my scythe idly.
Does the scythe... Okay, you guys all notice the scythe lights on fire. Is that necessary, Nyx?
Very.
I am sorry. Am I missing something? I am very confused right now.
People often
Depends
miss
on
everything.
what she wants.
It's very important to pay attention, but even the best miss everything.
Well, I am having a hard day today.
I understand. You've been through
It's
a
a
lot.
headache.
Yes, quite the headache.
Let me guess, you were hired by someone with vague promises, a vague description of what you were supposed to do, and then shoved in here like, well, chickens in a fox pen?
Not necessarily. I've been guiding them.
Oh, wonderful. So you've had a, well, let's be polite. Guiding you, of course.
You know, you're quite flammable.
Am I?
I'm just saying.
Am I even here, dear Nyx?
Squall puts his finger.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes, there is a physical person there. She smiles at you again.
She's here.
Sits all the way up. What, do you think I'm going to leave to trickery and illusion? I'm not my brother. I have seen a great deal from you all today. You've slain Scapatha.
Yes.
Give us one reason why we shouldn't slay you right now.
There are none. Go ahead.
Do
Go ahead.
that.
It would go badly.
There's that. And you are very squishy right now.
You hear a cat meowing off in the distance.
It's my familiar.
But let's try. One reason why you shouldn't slay me, because was anything I said wrong?
No.
Yeah.
We're doing great.
Did it occur to you that maybe the person who sent you here had ulterior motives?
No.
Oh yes, always. I do not trust the Tithio, Gwydion or whatever his name is.
He goes by Tithio now. Quaint.
No,
Why would you name yourself Road?
I don't. It's this question for Gwydion or whatever his username was.
Are you planning to face the 3 hex still?
I'm believing there's just 2.
Oh yes, you did quite a good job with that.
Hey, we had planned to maybe meet up with other sister, and
But you left one alone.
Meanwhile, I make sure Sow Pig is distracted in the corner.
Bob Lorna. Well, Bob Lorna, we have unfinished business with her.
You do.
Well, we'll see if she survives.
What were you promised for this noble heroic deed of which you were given no details and sent on your way?
Well, I'm thinking you already know this answer.
No.
Oh.
I have no idea what he offered you.
Lost things.
Chestnut, what were you offered for that?
Honestly, nothing. I just
She's just
here
going
for
for
a
the
good
ride.
time.
Yeah.
Chestnut has no functional connection to the story other than living here.
Yeah. She was bored.
And
It's fine.
everyone I love is dead. So, just a little sad.
She is a much more badass version of Peter from Deadpool 2.
What is your name, maiden?
Maiden. Oh, that's polite.
It's been a long time since I've been a maiden. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Gag.
You can call me Arian Rod.
The world.
Arian Rod?
I know, right? Like, what?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
What, you're not up on your Welsh mythology?
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh, that is not what I
Oh,
was going to say.
not what I was
doing it.
Not-
I was.
not how I spelled it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely do not look up either of those names because they certainly are not Welsh gods that have tons of mythology that I'm leaning into.
I thought that was something from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, there'd be an AE in there somewhere.
X and a Q.
Arian Rod. This is a very difficult name. Is there a short? Is there a shorter name that maybe we can call you Rod or Aaron or
Call her bitch.
not that one, but
You want a shorter name? I suppose I can come up with something.
Eerie.
we'll call you Aaron. This is easier name.
I'm afraid any other name that would be appropriate if you wanted something like Tithio would be more complicated. Suppose you could always call me Sifionda.
Hey, I will call you Aaron.
I'm gonna call you Sophie.
Sophie.
This is
Sophie.
easier.
Giraffe. But you still haven't told me what you were promised.
Nothing. Remember? I told you.
You were promised nothing. The rest of them are here for reasons.
Well, we have all lost something. And,
Well, if that's the
Sweet.
case,
supposedly, when we rescue Grandma, we get this something back.
Nix, what are you hiding?
It's sweet pig. So pig.
So you're supposed to rescue Isabel now.
Is this grandma then? Is this your grandma?
Yes.
Then probably it is.
Grandma dear is cutting over her head. When you trust family, well, that leaves you the most open, doesn't it? She did trust her sisters. I know that pain. I've trusted a brother. But all you were given is your lost things. And has he given any of those back? Seems like you found them on your own.
I mean, we've not seen him. He brought us here. This is...
And let you run. No, she was addressing that to Squall. When she said you found yours. You found them on your own, being specific.
Yeah, I am
You
thinking.
were led here by a trickster. By a charlatan who always promises everything and never delivers.
I never said I believed him, but you
And
know,
you're here nonetheless.
I needed a place. I needed a way to come here so I can, you know, find my sister.
Did he help you find your sister?
Well, she's right back there.
Did he do it, or did you on your own merit?
I'm thinking that I just said that actually. He
Yeah.
brought me here, and I
And
found
is
my sister.
he going to get you what you want back, Chestnut?
Probably not.
But you would like it back, wouldn't you?
Yes, but I'm not quite sure how he's going to do that.
Is she fully sitting up yet, or is she
Yeah.
still laying on the...
No, she sat up as she started talking with you guys.
The question is, what are you doing here?
I felt Scabatha die. I came to investigate on who did it. Imagine
By
my
Link.
surprise to see such
You just
fine
decide-
heroes.
You just decide to take nap, and then, you know, it's very tiring.
I shake my head in agreement.
Perhaps. Perhaps I was waiting to see what manner of creatures you were. You don't disappoint me. You didn't go to violence. You didn't act...
No, the urge is
selfishly.
there. Don't worry.
Yes, Nix. You're very scary.
I like her already.
You would.
And you, Nix is like 6 foot tall with a flaming scythe, so technically... You got what you came for, Squall. Now you need a way home. Do you have one?
about
This is
voices.
a spell trick.
Uh,
I am wanting what I lost. This is shell. I would like
Oh, yes, but we can fix that. That's easy enough.
filled shell. Oh, there you go.
Field shot.
But you'll need a way home, too, right?
Yes. Well, you know, I believe Grandma could probably take care of that.
Kitty. We'll get
But
one.
would she? Grandma's selfish.
Yeah, so not unlike you.
You're not a child.
I'm hearing different things about Grandma. I'm hearing that she is quite lovely this time of year.
For who?
For me?
She is lovely to her chosen. She is lovely to the people she thinks are worthwhile, and the rest get thrown to the side as useless.
How useless.
How would you like to get home with your sister? Much faster than the path laid before you.
Like this? No thanks.
No, not like this.
Well, I am telling you that I trust you just about as much as I trust your brother, and this is not very much.
But I'm here.
Well, that's a little weird.
Your brother, my brother, your brother. My brother threw you in here helpless and hoped for the best. Is that really the type of ally you want?
I am not helpless. Are we? Are we being helpless? Or I mean, we just killed Heg. This is not them.
Did you kill the hag, or did they kill the hag?
Um.
You look half dead.
Hey, every good battle needs meat shield, and I fulfilled role exponentially.
Looks you up and down, looks at Chestnut, who is at this point beefier than you because of how big she is.
Probably already automatically beefier. There are things that are, strength is not always the thing that is winning battles.
Now you sound like him.
Okay.
Tell you what. You removed Scabatha. I appreciate it. It was going to be tiresome to deal with them myself. If you were to deal with Pavlorna, I'll restore your sister. Meanwhile, Chestnut, in your mind, you hear, and if you deal with Pavlorna, I'll avenge your village.
You should listen to her. I mean, she could really help us. Yeah, I mean you. She could really help you doing that thing you need to do, the sister thing.
How am I to know that you're even powerful enough to do this?
You need a demonstration.
No.
I mean,
I don't think that's a good idea.
I am believing you and I both get off on looks. We are both very handsome and beautiful creatures. But these sometimes we must put the bait where the hook is.
While they're talking, can I just go to the corner of the room?
Yes.
And kind of just bide my time?
Are you able to do that? Didn't you lose your time?
Lol.
We're gonna finish up with the meeting, and you're gonna go to the corner, and the meeting will be done already.
That's okay. I so heard that wrong, and I thought he said he walks over and bites his tongue, and I'm like, I don't know why you're doing that, but all right, yeah. That doesn't bother me any. Yes, you walk over to the corner. She kind of glances at you. You're very quiet, Ortis. Do you not want to say in this matter?
I ignore her and just continue to meditate.
Ortis has no say. So it looks like we have one yay and one nay. Glances at Nyx.
How well did you know the other guy?
Roll over and die. So that's my opinion of you.
Such a violent person. Did he do that to you?
No. He also didn't do me wrong.
Didn't he?
No.
You're happy in your current state.
I could do without the carnival acts.
Oh. So, your current state, which consists of being a carny.
I'm not right now.
Aren't you?
No.
What happens when this is all done?
I'm a tour guide to a frog and a fish and whatever she is.
And when this is all done, what will you be?
Soldier again, hopefully.
Stronger.
You think
No, that's
Zabilna needs soldiers?
I don't care what Zabilna needs.
At the end of this all, dear Nyx, there is going to be a woman on the throne of Prismia.
Well, it's not going to be you. Grandma doesn't like you.
Grandma's been dealt with. The question is, do you help the people who are going to have power? Or do you help a charlatan that won't even stand with you? You didn't. Let me get you a description of what you saw, though. Hold, please.
I thought it was just a room with the bed and stuff because I remember you put all the maps in there. You said charlatan that something tricks.
Crap, I love when you lose what you just said. Basically, there's going to be someone in charge, and it's not going to be a charlatan that doesn't even stand with you.
Alluding that she's going to be on the throne.
Obviously.
To give a real quick description of the room, everything about this room is orderly. The bed, the patchwork quilt, the ornamental pigs arranged in a neat row on the dresser. Tidiness is at odds, however, with the decaying dollhouse sitting in the bed on the bedside table. This 3-foot-tall edifice has seen better days and is now besmirched by peeling paint, mold, and rot. Behind the dollhouse, by the windows, moths flutter inside a large bell jar. Facing one another along the outer edge wall are a pair of doors. Next to the doors, the closet and staircase, and a wooden rocking cradle with a nearby folded blanket in it. And then the bed.
What room are we in right now?
Scabatha's bedroom. L16.
17?
L16 from the
16,
actual map,
okay.
sorry.
Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. Well, I will tell you what I am thinking. I am thinking that you have agenda, and you need help with agenda. So you find, desperate
Are you
people
desperate? I thought you were confident in your abilities.
This is what I am trying to say, that perhaps you were finding the wrong people to do your dirty work. But
So you're not going to remove the hags?
well, I'll probably still
Save
kill the
Prismere?
yes. For you, maybe not, but I will. The hags will probably still die.
Them dying one way or the other doesn't hurt any part of my ability or plans.
All right.
If you don't want your sister restored, I understand. She stands up.
Whatever you're capable of, he is capable of. So I think we'll go with our original
Is that
prayer.
what he told you? He illusions I create. He and not start the same.
I mean, she's here now, and I've never even met this other guy, so
As I said, a
are we
charlatan.
sure this is all bad?
You've read the histories, I'm sure, dear. Every story of his involves tricking, manipulating, and
And
betraying people. And how did he get the bacon? As I recall, he got the bacon by illusion and trickery, stealing it,
And everyone's happy and has bacon now.
waging a war. Everyone except the kingdom he destroyed and murdered. That kingdom is dead. Absorbed. They call it...
And you're grasping at straws, hoping we get you on the
They
throne.
call it Yon now, and it's a desolate nothing. He murdered a land to get pigs.
Why don't you just roll over, go back under the moldy covers, and just stay there?
All right, you don't want my help?
Ooh, I don't.
Stands up and starts to walk away. Again, Chestnut, you hear in your mind, we'll be in touch, dear. You seem wiser than the rest.
Let her walk out then.
Did everyone freeze?
I think everyone froze for a second, yeah. Cause...
No, I didn't freeze.
No, you're fine.
No, no, you didn't.
Oh,
Very.
Yep.
I didn't think that.
Yeah, we're going to pause for a second. We're getting glitchy and robo voices from you two, so 1 second here. There we go. Seems like you're back.
Yeah.
She starts to walk. You see as she actually gets up that she's wearing a dress that kind of is all black silk, trails a little bit. You see
Can I angle
angles
my
of spark.
scythe ever so slightly so she kind of stumbles over it?
Roll an attack roll, I guess.
Stealth.
I'll give you the stealth because you're trying to... Oh yeah, stealth works.
19.
19? Okay.
what's near me right now?
A moldy comforter.
Lol.
Spiderweb.
You didn't declare exactly where you went, so I'm going to say you are
Hanging out with Sow Pig in the corner.
by a cradle that's painted with images of green dragons. It has a folded
What's that?
threadbare blanket in it.
Is that the
I throw the
thing
blanket
to
at
the
her.
left of the bed there? Kind of looks like a cradle.
Yes.
Squall's gonna whisper a message into Aaron's head. And he's gonna be like,
Rod.
Aaron, we'll be seeing you after Balvalorna falls. we will see if if your promises are worth something.
I haven't promised you anything, dear Squall. You haven't agreed. Have fun.
I throw the blanket at her.
Did she stumble?
Yes, because the blanket goes on her face. And she
Now,
tries to
get her.
just casually do this. And trips a little bit on the scythe.
Oh,
Oh, watch your step. There's a staircase right there. We don't want you to fall down them.
Smooth.
You see what his followers are. Childishly cruel.
You say this out loud?
Yep. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, we could always, kill a fourth hag.
I'm just gonna nod, like play it cool.
Alright. You could. Do you know where to find her?
I'm looking at her.
Am I a hag, dear?
You might
I
as well
am an
fill the bill.
archfey.
No, he's the king of the frogs.
I am Funko Pop.
Maybe that would be a sign of good nature.
There's nothing you could do that would give me any good nature from
We
you.
have our own circus.
She casts Restoration on Squall, whose head slowly goes, shh. That should be better.
You made it too small.
I liked the other way.
And as for am I good, am I bad, what can I do?
Oh, I know what you are.
Yeah, it's
Nasty.
good, bad. These are just words.
We'll
But
talk
we will
again.
see you. Yes.
Puts a hand on Sowpig, and as she walks by, and you see like all the color flash back to her. The blue turns to actual like teal aqua blue, like it's supposed to. She pulls in a breath for a second.
Oh, you're gonna do that.
We'll see what she wants. Takes her hand away, and then the color leaches back out.
You can take that with you.
That's rude.
Nonsense. She's following directions of Scapitha. She's on a mission with you all.
Yeah.
At least in her current state.
Yeah, who's doing illusions now?
Strolls down the stairs.
So tempted to, smack her with one of the paintings, get the whole family tree there.
You guys are allowed to do whatever you wish. Wide open game with NPCs that have plots.
I give her a copper.
She's already started walking down the stairs.
Oh, okay. I go downstairs and give her a copper.
Urge to just leap on her back and
Well, your sister was right there. Not as the sow pig. You're just gonna let that go?
I am thinking that Grandma has more power than all the grandchildren, and if she is grateful enough that we save her, she will do more than just cheap tricks.
She sounds old.
very wise. Grandmothers typically are.
More experienced,
A little senile. I mean, who knows?
See now, wow, jeez.
While this conversation is going on, Ortis, you run downstairs. Well, not run, you go downstairs. You see her walking up to the mirror that's in the room downstairs, and she pauses and looks at you. Yes, Ortis, late as always. How are you doing? Do you hold out the copper?
Yes, I hold out the copper.
She reaches out but doesn't take it. What am I accepting payment for, my friend?
Make sure I word this correctly.
Or is this a gift?
Oh, wait.
Can we hear this? I'm gonna start walking back downstairs.
Roll perception, because it's not like they're being super quiet, but you guys are upstairs having your own conversation.
Well, no, I don't hear anything.
22.
Cloak blocks all my hearing.
Squall, you're making out the gist of the conversation.
I told her for the future, and then I hand her another copper and say, "This is a gift."
Kitty.
You're paying for the future.
Begging for the past.
You're paying for the future and offering a gift, young Ortis. I accept both. And as your fingers touch hers as she takes the coins, you feel a chill through you, followed by a warmth.
What the word?
You're
thought the
much
fa-
wiser than your friends.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought the Feywild rules was if you're nice to some. Okay, never mind.
Yes? You didn't say that, but did you want your gift but now?
Surprise me.
Do you want me to surprise you now, or do you want me to surprise you later? A gift usually requires thought. We want it to be a thoughtful gift. But if you want something right now, I can give you whatever's in my pocket here.
I am a patient man.
Then I will be in touch, patient man. Touches your cheek lightly. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh God. Oh God. Help me, please. Oh, I got a +1. That's it. Oh, I got a 3.
Ortis is dead.
I know, right?
Ortis is not dead. I was looking at the DC, but I guess that does not really matter when you got a 3.
Can I message right before she does that and say help?
Do you have reason to think you need to ask for help?
Squall hears everything, so
Yeah.
he's listening.
I shall find the perfect future and gift for you, my brave knight. She's awesome. Your bestest friend. Nothing happens to you. As far as you know, nothing happened at all. She touched your cheek.
Not the warm feeling or the cold feeling.
Nope, you just kind of feel like Gimli when Galadriel gave him hair. And she smiles and turns to the mirror. You see her mumble something in a language you don't know, and the mirror ripples, and you see on the other side of it an expansive palace raising into the sky with what looks like a dragon flying overhead. I'll be seeing you. And she steps through.
I think to myself, I like dragons.
You think to yourself, Grandma?
Mom?
Do we see the mirror ripple as she goes through?
You know what? Roll perception for me, Ortis.
Oh, yay. I'm good at perception. I say, oh, yeah, I am. Okay, cool. 13. 8 + 5.
You see, without knowing who it is, a black cauldron on the other side of the mirror. And
That is...
standing beside the cauldron is a figure standing rock solid, absolutely still, no breath, no blinking, no eyes moving around. Just for your knowledge.
Okay.
Like, even the scarves are like frozen. She's staying stock still. And then Arianrod looks at you and says, I'll be back in touch once you've dealt with the next hag. And I'll make sure your gift is ready, young Ortis.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Squall, you've been hearing all this. Do you direct them downstairs? Does anyone else go downstairs? Do you guys search the room? What y'all doing?
Nah, he'll just send her a message before she leaves.
I was going downstairs. I wasn't hearing anything, but I was going downstairs.
Okay.
Searching, just looking around the room.
All right. We'll just kind of go clockwise. First off, Squall, message.
He'll just say, I'll see you once Bavlorn is dealt with. We will see.
We shall. All right. Nyx, you're going downstairs. You see, the mirror ripple as you see a figure. It's Arianrod. I don't know why I'm saying a figure. Force of habit of being vague. Arianrod steps through the mirror, and it ripples shut.
I spin the scythe and break the mirror.
Okay. All right, you break the mirror. Meanwhile, where do you search in particular, Chestnut? Or you just kind of, if you're just looking around, roll perception. If you're
Yeah, just generally kind of
Okay.
looking around, seeing if it looks like she left anything, or if there's any trace that she was once here.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, that's not good. That is 11.
At 11, you don't find anything. There's stuff like there's a hairbrush, there's various toiletries, mirrors, makeups, clothing, but you don't find anything that like seems valuable. If there's any knickknacks or stuff you're looking for, by all means, go for it. But nothing stands out as like, ooh, this is.
There's a dollhouse in the room.
There is.
Like a can I just kind of poke around that and see if anything. I mean.
Yep. You open the dollhouse, and let's see here. One second here while I try to remember how this activates. You open the dollhouse. It looks to be fairly standard dollhouse. You see bedrooms, front room, living room, kitchen. You see mirrors in one of the hallways. So, like the mirrors, mirror actually looks exactly like the one downstairs, but it's in miniature.
Is it like a model of where we're at?
Nope, it's an actual house. Let's see, do I have a picture of it? I do believe I do.
Well, that's fancy.
Nope.
Okay.
If anything, it looks kind of like the Death House from Ravenloft. Not that that's relevant here, but.
Okay, I guess, yeah.
All right, we're all kind of caught back up to real time now. Ortis and Nyx, you're downstairs with a broken mirror. Squall and Chestnut, you're upstairs. Chestnut's examining it all.
Squall's going to start casting Detect Magic as a ritual.
Okay. Does anyone do anything for the next several minutes while he's casting that? Otherwise, I'll just move forward to that point.
I do.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to ask Nyx, what painting are we supposed to get?
I was gonna take care of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the key, try and sneak it past Salpeg, and run to the painting room.
Okay, you're already downstairs, so that's easy enough to do.
Okay.
Because Salpig's still upstairs, just kind of looking around.
Yeah, I go
It
rake
seems
the
a
key
weird
on
mission.
some of the pointy branches.
Sure, let's give that a chance. Odd or even?
Even.
Yeah, you see the pictures ripple and change. They're back to their original. The
Sweet.
4 hags, 2 of which you recognize as Baflorna and Scabatha, and the one beautiful woman, which, if Ortis happens to see it, well, you recognize it just from your own history as Zabilna, and Ortis would recognize it too now.
All right. I'll take the. Who did we just fight?
You fought
right?
Scabatha, yep.
All right, I'll take her painting. I'm pretty sure we had 1 down, or did we have 2 down already?
You guys got 2 down. It was the 3rd one you were taking down that pricked you and changed them.
We didn't need the 3rd one, I don't think. So I'll just grab the other 2.
Yep, you have portraits of Scabatha and Baflorna.
Yep. Start dragging them. These are big, right?
Fairly, like the size of the. I'm not
okay.
gonna take it down again,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. All right, start dragging. Come on, Otis. You wanted which painting? One of these. Carry them.
As I look around, do I see the painting that you was describing like 2 seconds ago? The other woman.
if you went with Nyx, yeah, it's still up on the wall. But yeah, it looks exactly like the woman you saw through the mirror.
I asked Nyx, who is this woman?
Grandma.
I question life.
All right. That's Grandma.
Any grandma?
I'm sorry, she's not a redhead.
Does it depend on the season?
Nix, you weren't particularly close to her, but you never saw her flick through seasons the way the twins did.
Yeah, I don't really think so. She doesn't have the fancy flower hair nonsense that the others do.
Eladrin, an entire race of Fey elves, and yet there's not a single one of them in this entire book. Except for the two I invented.
It was all about Harry gods and fairies. The way to introduce them.
Alright, you finished your spell. The dollhouse radiates transmutation.
That's what
The mirror in the dollhouse radiates conjuration. And oddly enough, on the bookshelf, there are like 8 books, all of which radiate abjuration as well.
It's a normal sized bookshelf.
Fairly big. I'd probably say double wide, twice as wide as the one behind me.
It's not a bookshelf in the dollhouse. It's in the room.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, in the room proper.
I think first he'll go and because Chestnut's still looking at the dollhouse.
Yeah. And I guess could be doing other stuff by now, but
have you touched anything at all on the dollhouse?
I mean, I've definitely like opened it, you know.
Is anything you'll touch this dollhouse? Is there anything that is happening when you do this, or
Not that I've noticed. Should I touch it more?
it is some magical item of some sort? So I mean, you know, if you'd like to poke and prod, that is fine, but maybe be careful. Even tiny mirror has some sort of magic to it. And then he's gonna go to the bookshelves.
I'm gonna touch the mirror.
nothing happens.
Is it like a wall mirror or is it like a figurine of a mirror, like a standing mirror?
It's a standing mirror. There's a little.
Well, I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. You have a
I'm
very.
not used to being this big.
You have a very tiny mirror in your hand. You know, roughly. I don't have a good prop here. It's like the size of a business card. You know.
What's the pantsless guy doing?
If you don't know, you're not there.
Oh, okay.
You're downstairs with Nick's gang paintings. For the two of you in the room, the pantsless guy is looting. Yeah, you see it.
I'm gonna take this mirror and put it in my my pocket.
Okay.
Maybe yeah, I wanted to look at the bookshelves.
Yeah, the bookshelves, you see all kinds of varying titles. You know, you see things like Pity He's an Elf. You look quickly, see it's a collection of illustrated short stories about an elf adventurer.
I kind of want to keep that book.
Named Athen Hourglass. The Queen's Gowns describes famous gowns worn by the Summer Queen as Abilna and Morwell. You don't.
These are all the ones that are radiating abjuration.
Every book is radiating abjuration. You see Tales from the Gloaming Court, a set of 11 hefty green-covered illustrated books filled with stories and illustrations of Feywild intrigue on the Seelie and Unseelie courts. 3 rules to rule by. Basically, seems to be like a legal treatise on the rules that you already know about this place. And Twilight Tides is a fat, wrinkled book about navigating the oceans of the Feywild.
That one might actually intrigue him. He's just going to take that book.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
That was not great. 6.
Okay, you take the book.
It's a really good roll.
It was an amazing roll. All right. You have a book. Vansel is basically stealing all the random knickknacks that he thinks he can pawn and sell at other places, a la cat burglar behavior. And Nyx and Ortis come back with paintings. How do you
Sorry.
wish
When
to
we're
proceed? No, go right ahead.
when we're entering the room, does it count for detect magic for him to detect it if we're entering his radius?
Yes. I think you already knew the paintings were magical at this point, but yeah, for what it's worth, Squall, as they come in, you get magic off the paintings they're carrying, off of Ortis's crown, off of basically all the magical items that you already know about that they have. But
Is Ortis radiating anything unusual? Because I've seen him before after I've cast that spell.
Does detect magic show that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good. Yeah.
I'm looking right now.
Oh, I guess I could probably help look it up.
Yeah,
do that.
you see enchantment on Ortis.
What's the school?
No bathroom break for you.
Enchantment.
Okay. Ortis. Just to let you know, she did something to you. You may not feel it, but I can see it. His eyes are glowing, like they did at the other house.
Indeed. I did feel a slight warmth and a chill, which was kind of weird.
Let her
So-
touch you. Oh, look at the pretty elf lady. Let's go touch her.
Listen, I don't know anything about this world. I've already
Clearly.
I already have one person to worry about. I don't want to worry about another.
Well, yes, be on your guard. If you start feeling different, just let me know. Does anyone want the transforming dollhouse?
What?
Squall, you also see conjuration on him, just so you know.
Okay, interesting.
Sorry, trying to remember all the things I have in play that
Okay.
you would be reading auras off of.
Conjuration.
Yes, that's right. Look confused, Ninja.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both the enchantment and the conjuration have definitely a fey tinge to them.
Yeah.
You know, you've started to
Yeah. He's,
not that it's in the game, but I'm going to say you can kind of feel whether or not it's like fey magic or arcane or.
yeah, fey magic just feels a little bit more chaotic, I like to think.
Yeah,
Tinges of pink and
feels
blue
like
and-
chestnut.
Yeah, exactly. This dollhouse is some type of transforming thing. I do not know how it works, but if you want magic dollhouse,
I would love to take it, but I'm worried once this candy wears off, I have nowhere to put it.
I mean, you have a bag of candy. Perhaps you can always eat the same candy and get large again.
Well, it's. I guess.
Depends on if she picks out the same type of candy. They all
I don't
kinda look
really
the same.
remember what I ate. I just kind of reached in there and
Vansel
Here,
glasses over as he's putting a hand mirror in his bag. You think it all looks the same? That's brave.
That's right. Never look at what you eat. Just shove it in your mouth.
Well, I'm thinking maybe it'll still be entertaining, nonetheless.
Yeah, like one of these mushrooms, and I extend it out towards Chestnut.
What are you handing her?
oh, for me, I'm gonna take it. Free mushroom.
Eat it.
But I will take it. I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
I wish I had command right now. Oh, I wish I had command.
I have command. And 2 spell slots left.
No.
Level 2 command.
Do it.
Two
Make
of
me eat
you.
this mushroom.
Someone might need healing.
Shouldn't you guys be taking a rest now? We can watch so you guys can get your health back.
Yeah, this is
Yes, this is a
Perhaps
really
not.
good idea.
bad idea, actually. Maybe figure out whatever that dollhouse
What's
does.
this? You could sleep in her bed. Don't you want that?
I glare at Nyx. I didn't forget what you did to me.
You just had a fairy fondle you. I don't think you get to judge me.
All right. I'll say you guys could definitely. Are you trying to like get a full long rest, or are you just taking a short rest?
Well,
I
we
don't-
can't.
Are you retreating out of here to meet back up with the kids?
Yeah, that's
you
what I was
rest?
thinking. I was like, I don't think we
Forgot
can
about
take a
some
long
kids.
rest.
Yeah, we probably should go.
We
meet
forgot
up
about the
with them.
plot.
Have we hit up all the rooms at this point?
No, we haven't. That's why I wasn't sure if
So
we were
think-
gonna meet up with the kids later and just do like a short rest here.
The only one you haven't gone into is, I believe, what is essentially L12, and yeah, just L12.
Okay.
Because you guys went, that was the room where you found Sowpig. You didn't go up the stairs and check what was up there.
Right.
You just kept going forward.
Oh,
And,
we can
and any of the outside ones, like L15,
Right.
L5, L2. Well, L2 is the merchant. So L15, L12, and L5 are the ones you haven't been to.
Question:
Answer.
Since technically we're not doing anything strenuous, is us like moving about in this place counting as a short rest?
You do have to actually settle down and rest.
Oh, okay.
Make sure I'm not muted here. Oh no, I did not mute myself. It looks like there's two like closets to this room that we're standing in. Can I check those out real quick before we leave?
Yes.
There's like a L17 and then whatever the one on the other side.
100% can. The one that's up by the 14 is just a closet. You find clothes. It's been halfway ransacked because Chestnut checked through it and Vance will followed after.
Okay, I must have missed that. Well, I was in. To be fair, he was casting a spell.
To be fair, if you want to roll perception, I'll let you know if there's anything valuable. But this is just more. Chestnut dismissed stuff as not valuable, and Vansel is taking it because he's a thief and a fence and knows how to sell things. He's thinking more in pawn senses than in, ooh, this single item is valuable.
It's 10. I mean, he's really usually looking just for things to trade.
Yeah.
So if there's like something small he can throw in his pocket, or if there is something really nice, but he's been trying to keep things that because he's starting to learn how this whole system works.
Nope. With 10, you don't find anything specific. Again, if you're looking for any random knickknacks, sure.
Yeah, he's just looking through the closet, and then he's going to go check the other one.
The other one, you see old empty birdhouses that are nailed to the walls of this cramped room. There's a dozen bird cages hanging from the ceiling. The cages are all filled with tiny clockwork sparrows. As the birds' gears turn, the air thrums with rhythmic ticking. You see paper and quills are heaped on a small writing desk under the cages, and a pair of open windows overlook the forest beyond. Carved into the wall above one window is the word hither, and above the other window is the word yawn.
Some type of messenger pigeon service. Are they radiating magic?
Yes, they're all little clockwork sparrows that are coherent and working.
Yeah, I figured. All right. It's a desk. So can he like go through? Is there drawers or anything?
Yep, you find quills, ink, pages. You do see a scroll that is Dispel Animal Messenger.
Oh. Okay.
And then there are 3 letters that stand out to you. One says, "Sister, I don't have Eladon's horn, and if I did, I would use it to free Bloody Beak and send it after the Jabberwock that lairs in the palace and hunts in your forests. No matter what Endelin tells you, that burbling beast of a dragon is a threat to our coven and our realms. How Zabilna managed to befriend it, I'll never know. Maybe we should ask her. Much love, Lorna." The next one says, "Lovely Scab. The last time I saw the unicorn horn, it was in your possession. Pity you lost it. But fret not, I have gazed into the orrery of tragedies, and it has revealed to me that the Eladon's horn will be found. If worst comes to worst, recall that Eladon's mate still dwells in your forest. You could kill Lamorna and take her horn instead, assuming you're not too busy making toys. Your darling sister, End." And then another one that's in the same hand as the first one. "Dear sister, there's no use asking Endelin if she has the horn. She doesn't tell you anything. But if we don't find it soon, I fear that Jabberwocky will do it after it gets tired of prowling the forest and turns its fiery gaze elsewhere. Gods bodkins, the thing gives me nightmares. Must I remind you that we need a unicorn's horn to free the creatures from the cauldron's time-freezing magic? It's not enough to know their true names, you know. Of course, my greatest concern is that someone else will find the horn and use it to do exactly that. What do you think Sibylna will do to us if she has no longer bound by the cauldron's magic? Your beloved sister, Lorna.
Yeah, got it. Okay, I'm gonna take those, by the way.
Go right ahead.
I'm typing notes, but it's best to have those as well.
By all means, and you have the physical notes. Let me see if I can find them. Keep going. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
ignore or pause while we're doing this, but I'll see if I can't find them in text form,
Okay.
so I can just toss them out.
So he'll take those. He's gonna take, and I'm just gonna add it to my inventory, just like some ink and some parchment as well.
Okay.
Because what is a bard without ink and parchment? What if I want to write a song while we're out here? It's a lot of inspiration flying around. How are those mechanical sparrows? Do they look aggressive?
They do not.
Can I try to take one?
Yeah, you
Ooh.
open a cage, you reach in and you grab a mechanical sparrow.
Awesome. This could come in handy. Puts it on his shoulder and walks it into the room, back into the room.
This is supposed to be resting, not looting.
Well, I mean, do we have an hour, or should we maybe just meet up with the kids? And then maybe we can rest there at the treehouse.
With 30 extra
Yeah.
bodies, you're going to be sleeping on the ground.
It's, I've slept in worse.
It's probably better than sleeping here.
It's quite comfortable to sleep here. You could go lay with the moths and the cocoons.
Oh, sow pig. I was like, who's saying that?
What the heck is a cocoon?
It's in the central room. The moths make very comfortable silk.
Yeah. I think I'd take my chances with the terror kids.
That's just because you don't like her.
Do you?
She didn't do anything wrong by me.
Look at her.
She just turns and looks at Chestnut. You don't like my mask?
You're right. She has blue skin and an animal fish, just like our fish friend over there.
Yeah, I mean, look at him.
That seems properly bard-like. It just looks up and winks.
He doesn't even know what they're talking about.
Is
He's like,
the
"Okay."
only one who's normal here. Ortis over there. Still deciding if he's sleeping in the moldy sheets or not.
Like, I'm just saying, we should probably get back on track. We do have 30 kids waiting on us.
Are they waiting on us, or are they already gone?
I am thinking
I'm pretty
that,
sure they told us to come here and then they pissed off.
I'm not
Ow.
picking a side or trying to push a judgment. I'm just asking.
Well,
were we not supposed to be?
Why are you stuffing your pockets with so many things? What the heck? Whatever.
Because this
Is-
sells.
Because I want to weigh my pants down so I could find
Is
out.
there a window?
oh, he
out?
wants no pants again. He likes the no pants. I've heard that he likes being naked.
Very
If
much.
anyone looks, he's putting things into pockets or into a pouch, and then the pouch is not getting bigger or full.
Is there a window that leads outside,
Uh,
big enough so that someone can climb through?
Yeah, both those windows that the birds could be sent out. One says yawn and one says hither.
Squall's gonna start swimming.
You just leap out.
I can swim. I have my ring.
Did
Oh,
the squall just
oh,
jump
yeah.
out the window?
I
Squall just jumped out the window.
thing. I
I know. I just read it as I was adding stuff on my inventory. I also
Oh,
forgot about it.
I'm gonna
So he just
regret
starts
So
that.
swimming.
he jumped out the window?
Yep.
No, he swam out the
He
window.
swims out the window.
Well,
Oh, because he's got the
yeah, but
the
from our
ring.
perspective,
No,
he
it looks like he's swimming.
It looks like he swims out the window.
I've lived here all my life. I've never. flying fish?
Yeah, these are not uncommon things.
He never really clarified what kind of fish he was, so.
How far is the how far is the fall?
If you were to jump out the window, it's about 2 stories, so about 20 feet, give or take.
Oh, are you gonna try it too?
It
Please
is
do.
it is over water because remember on the greater map you are above L14, so out once, so the yeah, you jump into water.
The left side or the right side?
I'm gonna go for
I
the
would
right.
towards the L15 area. I don't want to go towards the pumpkin patch where the scarecrows are, and the toy soldiers probably are too.
Are you
Because I
gonna
don't,
jump, Mortis?
I don't really
I
want to
already
rest if those toy soldiers come back. Really, he just was gonna run reconnaissance, like just kind of swim out to see what was out
Okay.
and see, like, does he see any of the kids? Does he see um, what it even is there?
Yeah. Roll perception.
That's the third 5 I've rolled with this dice in a row. So
Dice
it's
jail.
really lucky. Yep, that one's going away. And it's the reason why we stopped using those dice for Squall because they suck. Yeah, 10. Yeah, 10.
Okay.
These are so weird.
You look around. You don't see anything specifically. Again, you look down. You see one side of the giant toppled tree is a grove of bearded willows on the bank of a murky woodland pond, and a patch of tilled earth that spreads beneath the boughs of the willows. The caps of several red toadstools just beginning to emerge from the ground.
Okay. He's going to swim back inside.
You guys see him swim back in.
It just looks ridiculous.
Have you always been able to do that?
Swim? Yes. We learn at a very young age to
No.
swim.
It's not out of water.
It's okay. You're new to the pod. You'll figure it out.
Webbed feet and webbed hands. This is
No,
very
yeah,
good for
yes.
swimming.
Thank you. Swim in the air, out of water.
Oh no, this is new.
Oh, we just roll with this. You guys are okay.
You're able
Cool.
to.
You're very
You're a fairy who grew.
talented.
Have you always been able to use your butterfly wings to swim through the air?
But
Fly?
not in water. I can't fly in water.
Have you ever tried?
Yes. We swim. We go to watering holes all the time.
No, and we've seen we have
seen
many
it.
aquatic creatures with wing type things, and they do well underwater. But anyways,
They
there's
just-
nothing
Yeah.
outside. I was looking for children. I do not see them. So, but maybe we get out of here before those 10 soldiers come back.
That'd be good.
Yes.
Agreed.
Can we find like a door? Do we all have to go out the window?
No, we do not have to go out the window.
Okay.
Okay.
I never know with you guys. This is just it's always a surprise.
Can we hit up that other room before we leave? The L12?
Yes, you absolutely can. And I can even tell you what's in there.
Because I'm assuming we're just going out the way we came. Because that's the way it looks like it leads out of the area.
Yep.
Why is camera keep going off? Oh, I know why.
If
Damn
you go up, you find 3 large freestanding looms that dominate that chamber. There's a young goblin and a pair. No, they're not there anymore. There is a textile mill that's not doing anything. It seems half run.
Oh no.
One of the mills is jammed because it looks like the kids ran off and abandoned it.
Okay.
And I was
So
about,
Follow
like-
Squall.
I was about to describe the children, but they're gone at this point.
See
They're gone. So it's just like clothing. They're just making clothing.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else of interest? Anything worth rolling a perception check, I mean?
Roll perception if you want.
It was not a 5 this time. It was an 11, so 16.
Okay. Let's see. You find, among other things, There's a pouch containing 35 silver and a small leather-bound book containing sketches and watercolor paintings of pixies, sprites, and other fae.
Cool. I'll take that too. Book, a coloring. Did you say it was a coloring book or a book of colored pictures?
A book of sketches and watercolor paintings.
Sweet. Finding all sorts of new things to trade. Okay. Puts it in his backpack and goes back downstairs. Should we go, or you are all?
Yeah, I'm after you.
Yeah, we should go ahead and go back to the children.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea too.
All right, you guys head on out. You make it out, no problem. No one stops you. No one watches you. No one really pays attention. The goblins have cleared out of the market. If you guys are heading back to the Trent with the treehouse, nothing really stops you.
Are the kids there?
Once you get there, yes, they are. Will actually swings down and lands. I wasn't sure if you'd all make it back out, but you did a good job distracting her. Thanks.
We did more than just distract.
Oh, what happened?
Well, you know.
By the way, she's right here beside us.
Well, let's just say she's
I don't see her.
taking nap.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to him.
And we will talk later. He whispers a message into. He can cast message. He casts message and whispers in his head. He's like, "Well, she will no longer be a threat to young children. That is all I am saying." But you know.
All right. Well, a deal's a deal. What did I offer you again, or did I just ask you to help?
I don't remember. Did he offer something?
I don't remember him offering anything other than helping you get in.
We mostly went because
We just
she
wanted to
had
get in.
children
Better-
and we were
yeah.
looking for Squall's
It's a better plan. Oh, actually, I'm wondering if maybe you could do a favor. Is there a way that you all can be looking after this person, this new traveler? He points to Sal Pig.
The soul catcher that steals things? You want us to watch it? I mean, if you don't want to kill it, I can take care of it for you.
Ah, yes.
I don't
I mean,
want to get no. Just don't.
You see,
take care of it. They're gonna take her to dinner and get her a cot, or they're gonna take care of it.
she has. There's something that has been done to her. She is not who she's supposed to be, and the person that, whatever this creature is inhabiting, this is very important to me.
And so you want it kept safe until you figure out a way
Yes.
around it?
We will figure out a way.
Roll insight, by the way.
Insight skills. 12.
I'll look after her. You have my word.
I'm
And I wrote
I'm going to
insight
insight that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just happy to be rid of her. I'm like, oh, she's yours. Have a good time.
Shitty insight.
As I await the results.
Oh, 19.
Ooh, there you go.
I'm sorry, what'd you get, Nix?
7.
7. Okay. Seems sincere. Ordis with 19, you notice that, yeah, he seems sincere, so they're not reading anything wrong. But you notice the sincerity popped in specifically with the phrasing on she's being forced to be something that's not herself. And he seems genuinely sincere that yeah, he'll look after her.
I messaged to Squall. I feel like we can probably trust them, and then report what you just said to him.
Thank you. We will make sure that it is worth your while. You know, and we also just saved all your friends, but
You've been more than enough help. I will take care of her until you're ready to come and collect. I've been looking after the lost ones for a while now.
Hopefully not collect a body.
does Will have weapons or anything? Do they any of them? It's like slingshots. I imagine they all have slingshots.
A few of them have slingshots for small belt knives.
Sticks.
Which one of you had the true scene going last game?
The what? What?
One of you had true scene going last game. You didn't know it, but it was Squall. Yeah, Squall. You remember what this guy looks like?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's right. Huh? Okay, I was like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, the weird big blue guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm still I'm talking to him. I'm still looking up while everyone else is not.
Yeah, because that wouldn't have worn off yet either. So yeah, you're looking at an ogre mage. You're pretty sure that he's capable of something.
Well, I was going to give you dagger, but I'm pretty sure you're capable of taking care of yourself. So it is much appreciated. And he puts his hand up to where like the ogre's hand would be to shake.
God.
Some.
I take care of the lot here. Don't worry.
This is a custom Triton handshake.
Just thinking of what is it, Fern Gully?
So are you lot off out? Back the way you came or going forward? Do you need help? Need a place to go?
Clapperclaw's gonna take us to the next spot, hopefully.
If you, it's not too much to ask. Maybe we have a place to stay for the evening. Yeah, we are.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's cramped, but I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, just needing somewhere to, rest.
Not be dead. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take all the time you need. In fact, a bunch of the kids are gone. They headed off to Yawn Spinner story time this time of day.
Oh yeah, is it the gold guy? Wait, this man that is in cave, the caveman. This.
No, it's in the forest that way, about an hour or so. Chestnut, go ahead and roll history with advantage, since this is your land.
16.
It's a yarn spinner.
You know Yarn Spinner, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let me remember who you are and send you a message real quick. I messaged you in Discord.
Ooh. Yarn Spinner. What lucky kids. You know, if we could use a break, we should really go. We should join them. You guys seem really wound up. It could be fun.
I don't want to stay anymore.
Is this place where we can rest, or do we take a rest first?
I mean, it's pretty peaceful over there. Up to you.
All right.
It'd be nice. You guys have been, seem to be doing a lot. It'd be nice to just have a good time. Let go.
Insight check. Nope. Insight check. Yeah, that one's better. Still using the crappy dice.
She seems on the level.
Yeah, so it was a 4, by the way. If you were thinking this is best, we do need to pay Valvlorna a visit, but
Who? Why?
the other hag sister, and maybe
we're just marking them off.
Yes, maybe we visit Ed as well. End, or whatever the other one is. Ed?
Well-
He looks at Nix. Ed? End? This is not the weird. This is unfamiliar name.
If she's excited about it, I don't want to go.
Fine. Don't go. Sit here in this sad house, taking your sad rest.
Is
I'll
it a
need a
cat?
rest.
Is Yarn Spinner a cat?
No. Oh, I'm not saying anything. Will wanders off.
I'm just saying, I enjoy a great story, and while you're here in my homeland, you might as well learn a little bit about it.
No.
Maybe.
You can roll history with disadvantage, Nix, since I see you asking that question. You wouldn't have a specific reason to know this one, but you're from Prismere, so you could. It's kind of the reverse of earlier. Chestnut has reason to potentially know, and
Oh, crap. Mixed them up. 15 and then 17, so 15.
yeah, you know what Yarn Spinner is, and since you've run Witchlight before, I'm assuming I don't need to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're gonna rest, I'm just gonna go anyways. I'm just gonna go without him. I'll meet you back here in an hour.
They're going to need a couple hours. Take your time.
A short rest in the meantime.
I'll go with.
Don't get eaten. You might shrink.
Okay.
Oh, you need to rest.
So, Orvis, you're staying behind, or are you going out there to rest?
It's an hour. If it takes an hour to get out there.
It's probably half an hour away, you would guess.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Okay.
We've just been through a lot. I thought it could be nice for us to have a good time. Maybe some team bonding, but I see you're not into it.
You just
I ignore her.
you walk away.
The
by
idea of
yourself.
bonding's been very weird.
Squall starts swimming next to you.
Oh, this again.
Backstroke.
Vansel says, I'll
You're
go.
you're a lovely, lovely swimmer.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
Ortis, you lay down and start trancing and get yourself some rest. The rest of you head into the woods.
Lovely.
And as you go in there, you start hearing at first a very faint rumbling. And as you get closer, it starts to become a voice.
You guys are gonna love this.
You hear Willow
Oh,
and
yeah.
Rowan, tawty both, plum sharp, starved for death, briar scarred, a host in wrath. And Squall, roll me perception.
Hear the big dice going now. 17.
All right. Squall, the first thing you notice is you come into a clearing and you see a bunch of the children. In fact, probably all of them, but you don't do an exact count. But you also see like a couple of fairies sitting on branches or ledges. You see bunnies and a fox sitting attentively, and you see a book about the size of you being held by a gargantuan spider that has kind of like an Aragog voice and is just telling this story.
Yarn Spinner. Got it. Okay.
Hagrid.
You're a wizard, Harry. Okay.
Okay, you went to Harry Potter rhyme. I went to Lord of the Rings, and that one just Frodo. And like,
All right. Yeah. Mr. Frodo. Squall's just treading water as we stop to look.
I'm gonna just like skip on over to those other fairies that are sitting there and just plop down like I'm not double the size I'm supposed to be.
Okay. One of them kind of glances at you weird, but no one says anything. If you don't interrupt, the spider goes through the whole story, which is a old iambic pentameter poem, so I'm not going to like make everyone sit here and listen through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you pick up it's apparently a story that happened after the pig incident. The kingdom, Pryderi, where the pig incident happened, their throne, their royal family was apparently friends with a death god. And the Death God tried to invade, is essentially what the story tells you. None of this is important for plot. I'm just giving fluff and flavor background. Although, depending on what you guys decide to poke holes at and taunt, maybe it will be. But it's basically a story of Gwydion not having enough soldiers to fight back the army the Death God brought, and so he animates the entire forest. And so, like, literally these individual verses are different trees doing things and what they did in the battle. And
Can Squall take his rest while that's going on?
absolutely. Like I said, this was
short
just
rest. Yeah.
flavor background stuff. Yeah, you guys all can do a short rest with whatever that entails, rolling any hit dice if you need.
Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Sitting nearby a tree.
Yep, in fact, you all feel soothed, relaxed.
I told you it was nice.
And any hostile magic on you disappears.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, Chestnut, you do shrink back to normal.
Where does
For
she
now.
come with? Oh,
Yeah,
you fool!
You should have.
You would have
Yeah,
gotten rid of
he's-
all that stuff.
He's not really a trusting guy, is he?
Yeah, well, you know, he's not.
As a side note, Ortis, while you're taking your rest, how much money do you have?
Now he has none.
No.
He had two
No.
copper.
No one's going to rob him. But you complete your rest. How much money do you have, sir?
Well, apparently nothing now.
No. I'm not taking
That's what it says. That's what it says here.
You don't have any coin
So-
on your character sheet?
He had 2 copper.
Yeah, I gave away the last of my money.
They're not rich. They're not rich characters.
Well, no, but I thought like most characters start with like 5 to 15 gold. I thought so.
Say, speak
Hey,
for yourself.
I
got
have
plenty.
19 gold, so very wealthy.
Okay. If you don't have any coin, never mind. Everything seems fine. Did you have any gems or anything?
I got my arcane focus, if that counts.
No, I'm not gonna.
Take his shoes. Take his shoes.
Okay.
No.
If you don't have any wealth, then you don't have any wealth.
He's got a crown with
Oh yeah, the crown. If that counts.
That froggy crown.
You know what? Yeah. Roll perception.
Oh boy. This isn't good. 19.
Okay. You are missing from your crown 1 mastiff and 1 potion of healing.
They took your dog.
Wait, who?
There
You
is,
had 2 doggies.
however, a new charm tied to the crown that says "Thank you for your payment."
You had 2 doggies on your crown.
What the world is that?
It's a doggy.
It's in your Discord message. I sent you all the items.
Oh no, I got that. I was just asking what is a mastiff, but
It's
she
like a
says
It's
big
a
bulldog.
very big dog.
it's a very big dog. Yeah, like a big dog.
okay.
Like
It's
a
like
horse?
bulldog, but like a Great Dane. I'm trying to figure out how to describe it.
They're big.
You said it's a note that says thank you for your payment.
Yep.
Dang it.
And you remember, you agreed to pay some of the cost of that wagon. And you thought you were covering yourself well by saying you would pay some and not all.
Yeah, well, yes.
And it says, we'll be back for the next payment when you rest again. It reads like a credit card bill statement. Thank you for making a payment towards your debt. We will.
My goodness.
Sorry, doggies.
Your next one will be due the next time you rest.
I'm muted. Turner and Hooch, I think, was a mastiff that the Tom Hanks
Yes.
movie. Yeah. If you're a halfling, you can ride them.
Also, yes.
I was just gonna think of the dogs in gosh, what is it? Cataclysm when you're a worgen, those things that chase you down.
I'm pretty sure those might be bulldogs more than mastiffs, but yeah. Oh, yep. Someone beat me to it. I was about to post a picture. Although with
Yeah.
with GIF's pictures, I will add one that gives the size comparison just so you can reference that.
Big dog.
Interesting.
But yeah, you guys have completed a short rest. You can spend any hit dice you want to spend.
Yep.
The various people have gone their separate ways when you guys wake up. And on that note, we will take a short break while you all decide how you want to proceed next. Because it's been an hour and a half and someone wants one. We will see you guys in just a few.
Perfect.
And we're back. And everyone else is unmuted so they can talk. You've all completed a short rest. You feel at least refreshed, if not fully rested. What do you all do?
Yeah. I guess if we're doing a rest, we're gonna go back then.
Okay, before we go back, can I like pick some flowers and some greenery, make like a little bouquet to bring back with me?
You sure you can hold all that?
I said little.
It's been an
Alright.
hour. All the magic wears off. So even if you hadn't been cleansed, but the candy only lasts an hour.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is the mirror sticking out of her clothes now, or did the mirror shrink with her?
Oh,
Well, it was tiny. It's from the. I mean, how big could it be?
it's a mirror this tall. She's small. She's
Yeah, I
not
know,
tiny.
but she's like, oh, okay. I was
'Cause
waiting
I'm
for her
like,
to be like,
I'm just over 2 feet tall.
okay.
5th edition leaned heavily away from having tiny creatures, if at all possible. So the Fae are just small. These particular fairies are just small.
All right.
So it's
You're muted again.
It's bulging a tiny bit in her pocket just because her pocket
Camera was
shrank.
turned.
But
Mic was turned off.
it's still in her pocket. It's just a little bit bigger in her pocket.
Okay.
It's like the giant phones in the back of girls' pockets because they're like this deep, and so the thing's just sticking out the
Right.
back of it.
Yep. Sounds right.
So yeah, you guys are all together. You've had time, so yeah, sure. You were able to collect a bouquet of flowers, Chestnut.
Thank you.
These flowers are for Pavlorna, or why are you collecting?
No, they're for Ortis. He missed out.
Okay. He starts grabbing flowers too.
All right. You have fun with that.
You guys collect flowers and then head back. Meanwhile, Ortis, you get your rest. It's been really quiet. Like no kids are around. But you get your rest, and you wake up to you see your companions come wandering back in, talking amongst themselves. Chestnut is carrying a very large bouquet of bundle of flowers.
The other one's like a bundle of grass and weeds and like a couple dandelions.
Yep.
We missed you. I mean, you missed some great stories, and
We did.
I wanted to give these to you. You seemed a little crusty.
Did you just call him Krusty?
Yeah, it was a long choice of words.
I am also not understanding Feywild traditions here. You go. Gives him the half of it falls out as he gives it to him.
Does anything happen as she extends the flowers?
No.
I firebolt the flowers. Well, her
Why are
flowers,
you
not
like
his.
this?
You burn the flowers. They burn.
I accept Squall's flowers.
And you have a handful of weeds.
These are some manly flowers here.
This was very, very rejuvenating session. Perhaps maybe next time you should think about coming. I'm feeling much better now. It's
Yes.
very giant spider.
Next time, as I just kind of just look at him, walk away.
I nod at Squall.
Lightly tap out the small smolder of flowers.
Meanwhile, roll a percentile for me, Ortis.
Percentile?
Yep.
Oh my. It's D10. 47.
47, you say?
Shreds, you say.
To shreds, you say. All right. I'm going to go with that one.
Oh god. Like that.
As you firebolt the flowers, you feel a kind of something. You're fine. Anyway, you guys are all gathered together. You've had your rest.
Oh.
I feel what?
You're fine. Don't worry about it.
I told you rules. If you forgot them, that's your own problem.
Is he missing something? Kind of looks at his crown.
Nope, nothing's missing.
I glare at Nyx.
I told you the rules. Don't. If you feel miffed, it's your own fault.
But you said if we
If
do
someone
something
gives
nice,
you a gift, you have to give them something equal. And that was not equal.
But I was the one who
rejecting the
initiated.
gift.
That was you taking a piss on the gift.
The other three of you, roll perception for me.
Oh god.
All it took was a break. Now the guys'
17.
dice are coming in hot.
17
Oh,
for
I
Chestnut.
know what it is. It was a natural 20, 25.
Okay.
I got the bad juju.
So the two of you notice the area smells a little more heavy of flower scent. And as you kind of look it around, trying to figure out, is there more here? Did someone plant a bunch? Is it bouquet? Is there perfume? You both realize it's coming from Ortis.
A slight improvement, though.
Is this new?
Ortis, you now always smell strongly of flowers. It's a little overwhelming.
I think it's lovely.
Yeah, it doesn't smell bad or anything.
You never have to take a
Remember
shower.
what you did.
It's like walking into a room with one of those little wax burgers, though. It's like, a floral of some sort.
Just might get a headache if we stand too
Like a
close,
wax
but
burner.
you like some distance.
Have I mentioned you are in the Feywild, where every agreement, rule break, and everything else has wonky consequences that might have nothing to do with what your intentions were?
Squall's going to try to cast Prestidigitation on him.
Okay.
Just to see if anything happens.
What are you doing with your prestidigitation?
Trying
Trying
to
to-
counter the flowers.
Counter the flower smell.
He,
Manure.
he now smells like flowers and manure.
And spice.
And
This is new.
he now smells like a mix of things, but the flowers are still there.
Maybe we should just give him some space.
Hey, this is, this is not so bad.
I like that
It's
you've
like-
managed to have 2 Fey deals on you so far, Mr. Ortis. And we appear to have lost everyone, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second here while we get everyone back. That was random. That was very random.
Right? I was like, that wasn't just me, right? We
No,
all got killed?
like it started off with all of you but Chestnut, and then it was Chestnut. Yeah, everyone just kind of went boom.
Yeah.
The Fae sends her regards.
Right?
Should have taken my flowers.
Yeah, I feel bad because he's playing the most stoic character, and yet he's the one that keeps breaking the Fey rules. But don't worry, Arian Rod owes him a gift.
I'm sure that'll work out well.
And he's paid for the future. But yeah,
Can y'all see me?
yes, I can now.
Whoa.
Everyone glitched out.
Oh,
No, you're invisible to me.
you're just.
I
Yeah, I'm
can't see him.
invisible.
I can see him.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Do you want me to just reload GridFam? Hold, please.
Yes, do that.
I'm just going to kill GridFam, and then I'll reload it. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind me. This one is much more cooperative in terms of
I'm still invisible.
and no one left. Everyone needs to leave Grid Fam. Oh, please, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't see Pixel now. Okay, there's Pixel.
Am I still invisible?
Did you close it and reopen it?
Well, we just thought like when you close it, it would close all of us, but it did not.
Yeah, there's Ninja.
Oh.
He's a wee. It's okay. I can look at dice. He is tiny.
Oh, but he's getting bigger.
I'm
There
on
you go.
TikTok.
Oh, those are so cute. Those are cute. That was annoying.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Look, everything works again. Everyone's in the right place. Their banners are under the actual people they're supposed to be. And I can hear everyone. All right. Where were we? I believe you guys...
Oh, this smells like wood, manure, and flowers.
Yep.
And he's breaking my heart. That's
Pepper.
No,
Pepper flowers.
in my heart.
Do I
Smells
smell
like
this as well?
Once they start commenting on it, you pause for a second. Yeah. After a little bit, it kind of goes away because you get used to smells.
I asked Squall, I said, what is going on?
This is chaos of the Feywild. I do not, Perhaps it has something to do with you burning flowers on the ground. I don't know. Maybe Chestnut cast a spell on you.
oh no, I didn't, but sometimes these things happen.
I don't know. She seems she has fascination with flowers. She's always making them in her hand.
Oh, do you want me to just druid craft another flower?
I mean, for what it's worth, Ortis, Squall seems as confused as you, whereas Nyx and Chestnut both kind of seem... Yeah, you poked the fire, didn't you?
Poked the fire, pissed on the fire.
Fired the fire.
Yep.
Well, you
As
know
I said,
what?
it's not so bad.
It kind of adds to your whole effect. I like it. Maybe it was a good thing burning those flowers. It's gonna be a whole new life for you.
Ignoring her, I turn to Nyx and I say, shall we move on?
Sure.
So where's next? What we're doing next?
We should.
I mean, I feel like we've really bonded with that, all the time we've spent together. And that story time was
I agree.
great.
It was
sit
wonderful.
back to Bevelorna.
So, I feel I'm in this for the long haul. What's next, guys?
Bevelorna, we deal with her now, or
Clap a Claudian in the way.
You look around, you don't see Clapperclaw.
Oh, son of a bitch. Whose job was it to wash Clapperclaw? Vansel, where did you put him?
I was with you in the witch's lair, remember?
Looting.
Yes. And?
It,
She
Do you know
invited
the
us in. There were clearly gifts. Do I know the way to where? Where are you trying to go?
well, actually, we need to go back and deliver these big freaking paintings, right?
Yep.
Well, there we go. We can take that. You're muted.
You're muted. Oh, well.
Because I'm eating. I don't want to hear me eating. Balblorna, isn't that Balblorna's name? Balblorna, isn't that her name?
Yeah, Pavlorna's the one you guys made the deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I can lead the way back. Do we have a balloon?
Yeah, we came here on balloon, didn't we?
Oh, it's
we
gone.
left it in
Oh.
that field that we've been through like a portal, and I mean I don't know how close that balloon is.
Couldn't we just head back where we saw it? See if it's there.
I mean, I guess,
I'm pretty sure he went back.
but yeah, didn't he take off and just keep going? Didn't he like drop you off after I might have tried to shoot you down? But that bygones.
Is
You
there
watch your
other...
words.
No, we could see if it's there, because she would have had a way to get us back. She wouldn't just send us here without a way back. And we could drop a fairy friend off back at her village.
Oh no, I don't have a village. Oh wait, I mean, yeah, you could drop me back off at my village.
I'm kidding. I know a way. It's just not the most pleasant.
We slept near frogs. How much worse could it get?
How comfortable and how firm on you are and how big you are.
I don't think I could get much smaller.
Oh, yes, you can. I mean, there was another way, but someone broke it.
It's the mirror.
Just kind of glances at Nyx.
We have
I mean,
a smaller version in.
I have this mirror.
Exactly. But we need to be very small to go in it.
Oh, but do we get big again? We're forever small. Do we have
I'm
to eat the candy?
assuming we get bigger again. I don't know.
How do you know about this?
Let's go fix the other mirror.
Well, I don't know for sure, but there was a bigger one downstairs that's broken. There was one back in the you weren't here for that, but the Frog's Cottage had another one of these. I'm just making an educated guess that there's something about the mirrors.
I mean, I like you. I'll try it.
Thank you. I like you too. Oh, I like me.
Oh, well, that didn't. Okay.
Start eating the candies until we find one that
Oh,
shrinks
God.
it.
Roll 3d8. Jeez.
No, that's
Okay, I was to say, I'm like, all right.
it's like
So how do you have an idea how we're gonna get small?
Not a one.
I mean, the candy is a solid idea, but
I mean, there are other mirrors. We could go to Yarn and try and see if we can get Endelin to let us back through to Pavlona.
nice. This is other
I
sister.
mean,
Yes,
okay,
I
check
used to work for her before she sent me to Pavlona, and Frog stole my watch.
no, clearly she didn't like you.
you have a checkered past. Wow. The things you've seen.
He gets around.
I'm from the same place as you. I've just been a little more widely traveled.
Well,
They're the weird ones. They've been out from the Prime.
Is this Edna? Is she like her sisters, where she's
She likes a good show. My experience, if you can put on a good performance or just stay out of the way, there's never a problem.
I mean, you seem like you're.
That's why I
Pretty-
relied on my pocket watch. It always made sure I was on time, and on time means not being somewhere at the wrong time.
right?
How far is it to the treehouse, the hag's treehouse?
I don't remember what I said, but it's not too far. Like, it's less than a day's travel. You guys were able to leave at the crack of dawn and then get there as shops were opening, so it's maybe an hour.
Yeah, I don't remember it being very long. How far away is now I'm doing the wrong accent. This Edna, how are we getting to her? Is this somewhere we can walk, or do we need boat, or?
It's complicated.
Okay.
We need to go find a mushroom ring. Oh, that's how you guys got quickly from one place to another. So actually, it's several hours from here if you walk. But you guys went to a mushroom
We already
ring
used one ring.
because Chestnut took you the wrong direction,
Yep.
and you found a chestnut ring to another fade dimension entirely. That was on a beach.
We have seen these circles around. This is not an unreasonable.
There you
ask.
go. Go use one. You're all set.
Okay. Lead the way, fearless leader.
I don't like this. Don't like it.
He looks at Nyx and grins and says, "Told ya," and starts walking. Leads you guys back to the flower ring, or the mushroom ring you see. It's the same mushrooms that you guys used before. You see all the various Kempestries singing songs and bouncing around.
Oh, crap. It's delicious.
How are we knowing where we're going? Is this something that we just think as we go through portal, or last time we ended up on beach?
Oh,
But we had fun.
there's no knowing where we're going.
Okay, Willy Wonka.
Well, let's just give it a try. I mean, how bad could it be?
I like
we
her
all end up
spirit.
at different spots.
You know the best place about the Feywild? Just give it a try. Go for it. It is the domain of delight, after all. People don't have bad times here, I don't think.
Worst case, we have a little side adventure. We meet some new friends. Maybe
Yeah.
get some new gear. I mean, who knows?
I mean, I've had a great time since I've been with you guys.
Me too, for the most part.
Squall's going to take out his silk rope and start tying it around Ansel's waist. And then go through the portal if it's not
It's only
where we need
one
to
way
be.
to
Oh,
make sure his
oh,
pants are
Pull
on.
you, pull you
That
back.
makes sense. That makes sense.
No, it's to keep your pants on.
This is called belt, but you know.
Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder everywhere.
Kitty.
Hi, Pepper.
The rope is now taut in your hands.
Pepper. Oh.
Did it work? He yells out.
The rope tugs.
All right, then. Is the portal still there?
Yeah?
Do we follow, or is this we just cut rope and then we're done with him, or?
I kind of want to do that.
But
Let the fairy hold the other end first.
no. See, I was gonna just go in there, but I don't trust any of you to not just leave me.
All right. So you'll need to make a new character, and
Come on, guys, let's go. It'll be fun.
now we'll run a completely separate game with the adventures of Chestnut and Vansel. And the three of you make new characters for them. And then we'll run 2 campaigns. One of which is a Doctor Who style adventure for no reason.
Come on, Vansel's
we
never
play
really led you astray.
we play new characters every week. Their characters never change.
I mean, do you guys have a better plan?
I shoved Nyx in there.
What the?
Yeah, I was just gonna
Or
say
that,
Squall's,
okay.
Squall's just gonna walk through. I mean,
Sure.
what else is he gonna do?
Ortis, roll athletics. Nyx, athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
With the scythe on fire, he touches my back.
He carefully does not grab the fire part. Similar to the fact that you probably don't have that part touching your back. What did you get, Ordis?
Ooh, -1. 16.
Okay. Defender wins ties, so you go to shove Nyx, and Nyx just kind of...
Can I do like a thing where it's like, and swish around and make them fall in? Kind of like smack them on the back of the head.
Sure. Ordis, roll athletics. Or roll acrobatics. Your choice.
Big clunky elf.
Oh,
Get one on me.
23 net 20.
You try and spin them, but no, you pivot out of the way so they can't shove you, and then you try
Keep
to
your hands
kind
to
of...
yourself, you weird faith onto them.
While they're doing that, Squall's already gone in the portal. He's just like,
Oh,
All right.
shit. I'm not staying here with you.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and jump in.
Best part, Squall's the one that had the rope, so now it's just like everyone's going...
whoop,
God,
rope's gone.
we're all gonna end up in different spots now.
All right. Nyx, Ordis, you guys going in too?
Yeah, I don't want to stay with them, so I jump in.
No comment. I'll walk in.
All right. Which Archfey realm do you end up with? There's Prismere, Perdita, Talmic, the Sealy Court, Court of Stars. You're all on a beach. And Vansel's just kind of looking at you guys going, what took so long?
We came right after. What are you talking about?
You're on the Black Sand
These
Beach.
two always have something.
Black Sand Beach, a forest on one cliff face. Hot springs off to what you feel
Didn't we see
is the
some
north.
people here last time we were here?
Just that the kids came through here.
We saw a turtle.
The blue
And the
thing.
pooping thing.
The fairy made a friend with the turtle.
Oh, and there's this pooping blue
The
thing.
the
Poops.
pooping guy.
Sparkling rocks.
He gave us poops. Maybe we can get more poops.
Koroxy.
We,
Roll
we need
perception, by the way.
stick or
Everybody?
Who?
Yeah,
Everybody?
yeah, all of you can roll it.
dirty 20.
10.
8.
17.
Okay, so for the 17 and the dirty 20, like as you guys are looking out, you're standing, here's the beach, the ocean's behind you. There's a stone archway against the wall over that way. Up that way is the forest where theoretically the pooping monster is, as you put it, and stuff like that. On that side, though, no, you see an enormous tree rising up by itself. And it catches the light. Like individual little pieces of the tree sparkle and flicker light back at you. And there is now a very crude ladder that goes up the cliff face.
I hate the Feywild.
Aren't you from here?
Yep.
I love it here.
I don't. Every time you go someplace else, something else is new.
You just have to learn the rules.
Always an
No fucking
adventure to be
rules.
had.
No.
You worry me, my
Are we-
friend. We have to help you find joy.
Perhaps this is the thing that they lost. Was, joy.
That joy?
What a sad thing to lose.
That's
Yeah.
very sad. We're sad for you, Nyx. But we'll help you, because we're your friends.
Together.
You got me pants, and I don't forget that.
Right?
Are we needing to go up ladder, or are we going back through portal, or...
No idea. I don't know where that archway goes now.
But that ladder looks interesting.
That janky ladder.
I mean, we can go through the stone arch there and see what happens. We can reopen the portal down here, and maybe it'll take us on a different mushroom patch. And maybe we can climb the ladder. We can do whatever you want. Maybe we jump in the ocean and swim. I don't know. Didn't you say you
I
wrote
hear-
a book about navigating oceans?
Yes.
I mean, you didn't so much say it as I went through your bags while we were sleeping, but still.
You're very.
I
It's
was
fine.
curious.
I also go through your bags when you're asleep, so Yeah.
Nothing's missing. We're good.
Yes.
Nix, you know the rules here. If it's yours, it's yours. If it's not yours, it's not yours. Doesn't mean everyone has the right to not look at things.
Well, and we did not have boat, so
Fair.
that's probably
Fair
not
point.
an option.
We could find one.
We could cut down
Sure, there's
trees and build one.
A downed log. We could, hollow it out.
Here.
Get some.
I happen
oars,
to
I
have
mean-
been a boatswain once. I could help you guys build one. I mean, it'll take about 5-6 weeks, but
He is fabulous. I mean, are we in a hurry?
I'm just picturing it now. 6 weeks pass, you guys have a boat.
Well, as we all have daggers, none of us have axes.
This
Or
is the
any other type of
Feywild. What you
woodworking
need will be
tools.
delivered. Speak for yourself. I mean, I have a pike.
So piercing.
We'll chip
all
it
have
out one day at
piercing
a time.
weapons.
All of a sudden, it's 8 to 10 weeks because all we can do is poke it. Okay, so the boat idea is a bad idea, but
Yes.
the portal, I mean, was fun. It didn't hurt anyone.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go check out ladder.
All right.
Perhaps magic ladder is something we need. Yeah.
Yep. You go check the ladder. It's a ladder. It's not like it's bad. It's just haphazardly put together and not, let's say, like finished or perfectly. But all of the ropes seem secure. The rungs seem solid wood. They're not like weak or brittle or dried out or anything like that. It just looks like someone made a rope ladder without cutting specific planks for it and dropped it over the side.
And it just goes up to the
Yep, goes about,
forest.
you'd guess 30-ish feet up onto the ground of the top of the cliffs.
Well, we might as well. I mean, you may be able to get a good vantage point up there and kind of look out, see what's around.
He's looking up at the ladder. He takes a step sideways and swims up.
Yeah, couldn't you just... There you go.
Oh, wait, right. Can I just fly up behind him?
Yes, you can. Did he forget he could do that?
No, he didn't. He was just, more curious about the magic ladder.
How tall is it?
Give or take 30 feet.
Yeah, I can't jump that high.
Vansel leaps up onto the ladder and then climbs on it.
I'm gonna break that.
Seems steady. Tell you what, if I break it, I'll build a new one.
All
You
right.
build ladders too?
But I've never done it before, but it doesn't look terribly complicated. You tie the rope to the stick and
Yes, that sounds right.
good. See? Nick thinks it sounds right.
While they're having that conversation, Squall swims behind Ansel and starts untying his rope.
Oh, yeah. For a second I thought you were sabotaging the ladder, and I'm like, why?
Doesn't say it. Doesn't say
Yeah,
anything.
do that.
Doesn't say anything. Just starts and then back swims away.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Forgot entirely. You guys get to the top. Having been up here before, you were in the trees. On here, this is a little bit more of a field type situation. You look around, you see the forest again stretching off that way. You see several cottages off to your right. And next to one of the cottages, you see that enormous tree that, as you're getting closer now, you can see appears to have, instead of fruit, has little crystal orbs. And those are what's catching the light and throwing it back after you.
Is it moving? Is it like one of the big tree ant things that we're like walking around, or is it just a stagnant tree?
I mean, it's moving in the breeze and the boughs
So it's
shift.
not like walking or anything, right?
Nope.
Like, okay, it's not sentient.
You don't know, but it
Well,
does not appear to be.
I will cast a message to it.
It does not answer.
Okay.
Actually, Kitsy, you designed this in another game. Does it answer? That I don't get. I'm like, is there something I don't know about this thing?
Make it super aggressive.
Yeah, what do you want?
The tree does not answer.
Okay.
Camera is robot voicing for the two of you again. Give me a second here.
They look like they're froze.
Yeah. Why do you not like us today, internet gods? I blame.
There, it sucks.
There they go.
Okay, you guys are back now. We have no idea what you just said.
I was just asking if they came with.
Oh.
So is everyone here now?
Yeah, I went up.
Ortis, did you go up?
Yeah.
I went up.
Yeah, everyone's up.
Well, perhaps this is something. It does not talk, by the way. I tried sending a
It's
message.
pretty. I mean,
If you to Ansel, to you three from this area, is this something? What is this tree? Is this some?
It's just something
Something-
we could roll to check to see if I know this tree.
I say, would I know anything about this tree? Like, would I've seen it before?
You have never seen anything like this before.
Nope, never seen this.
Actually,
I don't know, but it's beautiful.
I will let you both roll nature if you want to,
All right.
Sure will.
just to see if like any bits or pieces.
15.
14.
You're looking at it, it's definitely from the Feywild. Like, you recognize how it's growing
surprised.
and kind of aspects of what it is, but you have no idea what these crystal orbs are or what it's for.
I mean, is there any harm in going check it out?
Not that you know of.
We're not really doing anything else at this exact moment.
Is anyone around that lives here that could tell us about this tree?
Oh, you just yell out?
Yeah.
Be right there. Didn't know we were getting visitors today. And one of the cottage doors opens up, and a very much older elf. And by the older elf, I mean there are some slight fine lines on their face. Their hair is actually white, like gray white, not just like silver elfy white. What did you need? I don't think I've seen you around here before. You friends of Tethia?
Tethia.
Or... Oh, all right. Well,
Right.
I mean, you're in here, so I suppose that says something. What did you need to know?
What's with the tree?
Marvelous, isn't it? It took me a while to get this one to grow just the way it's supposed to, especially since they ate half the seed. But it's a
Why is it crystally looking?
it's a travel tree.
What?
It's a travel tree. I built it to well, I didn't build it. I grow them. It's to provide way to get from one place to another.
This is
It is
perfect.
beautiful.
We're actually needing travel tree, so
You
Thank
just
you.
take a bite and it takes
Would-
you anywhere?
I mean, you need a proper fruit for a proper place. Each of these fruits goes somewhere.
Would you be able to help us? We're trying to get somewhere, and your tree is just remarkable.
Again, you're here. I don't see why. Where are you trying to go?
Where are we
Hither?
trying to go?
Hither.
Hither. Hither?
mhm.
Hither.
Hither. Well, I mean, I can find one. It'll take a while. Why don't you just go through the stone arch and use the mirror in the funhouse?
Oh, well. Wait.
That leads to the
Funhouse.
carnival.
Yes. Wait, how did
I don't want to do that.
didn't you come in through the carnival?
Mushroom circle.
We are coming
We've kind of
from
been a little bit of everywhere.
A mushroom.
we are coming from Magic Carnival. Yes.
A mushroom circle from where?
Hither.
Where's thither? I'm not familiar with that place.
Right next to hither.
Oh, fascinating. Grabs, like, reaches into her house and pulls out a notebook. Now,
Oh,
where
gosh.
where did the portal open up at? I haven't seen any mushrooms on this side.
Alright. Are they still down there on the beach?
There's no mushrooms.
You know who could tell you all about it? Scratch Fancel. There you go.
All right. So, and they start talking. Vansel's being very charming. So yeah, that leaves the four of you kind of chilling.
Squall's going to take Ortis aside for a second. He's going to give you a pouch. It's a purple pouch. Just like a drawstring on it. I figured, I can swim, and this one can jump real high. The other one can fly. If perhaps, something comes up that you might need flying, or just take this powder and sprinkle it on yourself, and it'll make you fly.
Okay.
Bag of pixie dust.
You can fly, you can fly,
Mhm.
you can fly, you can fly.
Yeah, pixie dust pouch.
How many uses?
It's a single use.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I paused because I thought you said I'm going to use this, and I'm like, okay.
Yes, I thought too. I was like, wait, dick?
That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah? Now you smell like pixie dust, and you sparkle, and you smell like flowers.
Anyway. All right, if you guys don't interrupt, she talks Evansel's ear off for like 45 minutes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
we have very large paintings. We need to get to hither.
I suppose I can try and find a fruit. It'll just take me a while.
Thank you.
You sure you wouldn't like to just use the mirror in the carnival?
I don't want to go back.
I mean,
now.
what's wrong with the carnival?
I've
I've always wanted to
It's
go.
a very nice place.
You were bitching about Connie's the other day. You don't want to go there.
Well, I don't like carnies, but
Well,
At the
surprise! Guess
carnival.
what's at the carnival?
snacks and rides.
Yes, there's very lovely pickled cotton candy there, but you don't get any because you hated on the Connies.
Well, I mean, I haven't had great experiences. They haven't been super nice to me.
Had lots of run-ins with Connies, have you?
No, just one.
Hi.
While you guys are having this conversation, she's over there going, "Ever meet Waterdeep? Sean." The fuck is Athos? And she's like literally just she grabs an orb, she ponders over it for a few seconds, and then mumbles something about it being wrong, and then keeps.
Also, where did the big tree come from? Not this one, but the big weird-looking one over there.
That's this one. I grew it. I learned to grow them a long time ago, but
Your skills are impeccable. I mean, you're an artist.
skills are mine. But I mean, I was gifted the tree itself, so I don't know if I can claim full credit.
I'm being a lot nicer because apparently I'm your only interaction with a Connie, but you do a lot of brown nosing.
It's the Feywild.
I'm not actually from the Feywild.
Tell us about yourself.
My name's Dorothea. I'm from a place that has a name, and it's a good name. Kitsu and I can never remember this name.
Eberron. She's from Eberron.
No, she's not.
Baldur's Gate. Neverwinter.
Has anyone run or played Rime of the Frost Maiden?
No.
Okay. Oh,
Not yet.
There we go. I found it. I'm from Ithrin. It's
Never heard of it.
It's a floating city that belongs to the Greyfire Academy. It's in
Sounds snooty.
It's in Tyril, and yes, I went to school there a long time ago, and during my
You
senior
sure you didn't teach there?
No, I didn't. I did for a while, but my senior year of study, I got lost in the Feywild, and a nice man helped get me back and gave me a mushroom. Actually, enough, if you look closely, this isn't actually like an oak or anything like that. But he gave me a mushroom from the Feywild and said he hoped I could do something good with it. I figured out how to grow the channels to go places. I started off just coming from where I was to the Feywild. We went to my friend's palace. Oh, I guess his grandmother's palace. But from there I started.
Can we go there? Can we go there? We could not deal with the hag anymore. Just go straight to the palace.
I'm going to be honest. He told me it was very dangerous. Why are you trying? I thought you were trying to go to hither.
You're trying to get his grandmother, right?
Yes.
Yeah, trying to get to his grandmother.
Yeah, maybe we take care of Hag first, and then I don't know. Maybe she has something that'll help us to kill this. I don't know. There's this Jabberwocky flying around, and I don't know these other things. I think we maybe need a unicorn horn.
I don't have any of that, but if you want, I can try and find one that goes to the palace. Are you sure that's what you want to do? Because
Tell you what, why don't
I'll be honest, I haven't been there recently, but he said it was very dangerous there right now.
why don't you give us a fruit for and a fruit for the palace? We could just take them both.
Also, how do they work? Do
You
we
eat
need
them.
one for all of us? Like we just each take
Eat
a
them.
bite?
You just take a bite, yeah.
And then what happens?
Then you go.
How long do they keep for? Like, are they perishable?
They keep for about 4 or 5 days after you pick them. I mean,
How's that?
they are
Normal time or daytime?
your time from when they're on your body. I tried to study it for a while, but it seems like it's not that there's not fey time per se. It's just that your perception of time is not necessarily tied to anything. We're not in a physical place.
I think that's a good plan. I mean, is there any way we could get 2 fruit from you?
It only grows 1 for any given place at a time.
I mean, we go kill Bavlorna. We take flying lily
got-
pad.
Oh,
We've got lots of stuff from the hag's house. We could happily trade you for some fruit.
Oh, all right. I'm happy to help. I don't know. The palace is dangerous. I worry about people going there. Tithio said he had people working on it.
Yes, but then we ran into Tithio's bitchy sister, and she's kind of giving me vibes that she wants to get there first.
I don't know anything about that, but all right.
Oh, you must be lucky.
She seemed nice.
No,
I'm
No,
thinking
she didn't.
I'm thinking she's already been there.
She probably is. She's probably there right now.
I'm thinking she's there right now.
Yeah, probably is.
I guess I'll keep looking then. You sure you don't want to just go the straight way?
This sounds like a straight way.
How long are you guys willing to wait?
Do you know where unicorns live?
I don't think we have any here.
Is there unicorn forest apple? Maybe we can eat that and end up in
Unicorn forest apple.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, I'll do performance to persuade her. I'm
It's
pretty sure it's
persuasion.
the same. No, I know. I'm pretty sure it's the same. It sure is. They're right next to each other. Performance. Oh yeah, +6. Dang. That is a 23.
I know of one place, and I actually found the fruit already, but I don't know if you want to go there. It's not welcoming to outsiders.
I'm thinking.
Also, everything about what I know says unicorn horns don't,
I mean, would we have to kill the unicorn?
that's kind of what I was getting at.
No, I do not want to get unicorn horn. I want to speak to the person. There's a lost unicorn horn. I'm trying to find the lost unicorn horn. I would very much like to talk to Mrs. Unicorn to find Mr. Unicorn's horn.
Miss Unicorn.
What?
Wait, you're trying to find a
What
specific
brought this
unicorn?
on him? I thought you were trying to find your. You found your sister. You didn't lose the unicorn or horn.
Have you shared those letters with anyone? Just checking.
think it just dawned on him too. He's just like, oh, hands it to Nyx, just the letter with the about the unicorns. If you sent it to me, I think did you post it in the group Discord?
Yeah. Did I?
Okay.
Let me double check real quick. I thought I just put it in the handouts, the maps and handouts.
Oh, I think that was going
Yep.
to say because I don't see it in direct message.
It's just in the maps and handouts for Witchlight.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't.
there's-
It wasn't secret or anything like that. Just
Yeah, she doesn't tell us anything. Fear with the Jabberwock. That's what he was like. I'm pretty sure there's a dragon flying around. He doesn't want to fight that.
second letter.
Yeah. It was in your possession. Pity you lost it, but fret not. I have gazed into the orrery of tragedies. If worst comes to worst, recall that Eladon's mate still dwells in your forest. Oh, it's on her forest. Okay.
We were just there.
Of course, you're not too busy making toys. Yeah, maybe perhaps we should
I
deal
didn't
with
see
that.
the unicorn in the forest.
Well, neither did I, but that doesn't mean that it was not there. It could be a very large forest.
That's true.
It's not exactly a small place you guys were at.
Well, the ferry's from there. Did you ever see any unicorns there?
I'm gonna say off the bat, you know exactly where the Unicorn Lake is.
Fairy does.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
These unicorn horns, they do not. Do they look something like this? And he pulls out that ivory wand that he found.
Yes. I don't. Do they?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
This is what.
Where did you get that?
It's nothing. Puts it back in his pouch.
You have it.
It's as if you guys found something important but didn't know what it was at the time, so it just sat there in your pocket.
Oh, it's
Where
been
did-
there.
where
Yeah,
did you
I've been
get
playing
that?
with the ring, and so it's no big deal.
You've just been carrying that around.
I don't want to know.
Just
I mean, you have things that I do not know you have in your. I do not know. You maybe have flowers in your pocket. I don't know.
Mansell, you knew he had a
I-
unicorn horn?
I have a mushroom.
You guys are all checking each other's bags out like a bunch of weirdos. All right. So,
Maybe we go see Babylorna then.
Yeah.
We still flying a lily pad thing, and then we can just take that to the castle,
All right.
right? This is what her deal was, and maybe we just take her out and see if she has anything else that we might help, and take flying lily pad. And
You guys got your asses handed to you last time you tried to take her on, and then you were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Hag. Please don't kill me."
I'm feeling stronger now.
But you've already come across her once, and so she'll know who you are when she sees you. That you've already tried to kill her once.
Who do you think these paintings are for?
She hired us to go steal from the other one. I mean, it makes
Yeah, she is.
I thought you
literally
guys were just
expecting
like
us.
art aficionados.
No, we will
Nope.
go talk to her.
If I were, this wouldn't be
He points
this.
to his back. He's like, I have key as well. This
the
is-
frog said we can go to
You
the palace.
brought that
if
with
we-
you?
She wanted proof, remember?
She said she wanted the key and the painting.
No, I just remember you having a massive bush on your back. I forgot about the key.
Have you just been maintaining that without thinking about it? It's just
Well, it
been-
was supposed to look like a lute, is what it
Oh.
was, but no, I don't think so. I think he just has it's a cloak's tied around it, so it just looks like he has something on his back. But he has other instruments too, so you don't really know. It could look like an instrument. He doesn't have a lute, anyways. He has a bagpipes and he has a flute. So,
All right. Miss Teacher Lady. 2 fruits, please.
Yes.
I'm happy to keep looking. How long are you guys willing to wait?
Is she, like, can I insight check her that if she's actually looking or if she's just bullshitting and looking at the same one over and over?
You
and
may
over?
absolutely incite her. Also, whoever
Ah,
wants to,
poop. I got a big fat 8.
as the first hour passes, someone roll me a d20. Whoever wants the weight of their party's success on them.
No. Ninja, you haven't rolled. No, you haven't rolled. No.
Grr. Just a regular D20.
Yep.
19.
Now, would you like to add anything to it, or are you happy with the 19?
Nah.
Do it. Do it.
It takes about 2 hours before she finally says, roll odd or even for me. Or pick odd or even for me, Ninja. All right. Before she finally says, here's one. Pulls it free.
Oh my god.
This one goes to the palace that you said you might want to go to.
Yoink. Mine.
Hands it over to whoever. It's kind of squishy like a plum. Despite looking like it should be glass.
Can we cut it into slices and then each eat a slice?
I don't see why not. Most people are just crass about it and they just take bites and pass it around. But
No, okay.
Okay.
do you guys keep waiting for her to find one to hither?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah, I mean,
Who wants to roll d20 for the next tower?
9.
All right. Let's see here. I found one to a place called Yawn. It still feels like Prismia. Is that where you're wanting to go?
No.
I'll take it.
All right. And so you're still looking for the other one. All right.
How did you get a job here? Don't you have some sort of navigation system?
No. I've barely grown the tree. I haven't had time to try and branch
You
it
should
and
mark
map it.
them.
I mean, it's a pretty remarkable tree. How much can we really expect?
Eventually I will, yes. The one in Nithrin is very, very detailed and easy to navigate. I had more than a decade to build that one and properly take care of it. I've had this one for a month and a half. What do you want?
Results.
Well, in that case, I think you have 2 fruits.
Damn it! Damn it!
No. I'm
Give that
so
back.
sorry.
Give that back.
Some people just don't appreciate your immense skill.
Apparently not, but I do have other
we're
matters to
working
attend
with
to.
her.
So, if you need to get to hither, the archway's on the beach.
Well,
And
thank you for your time. I'm gonna take. I have 24 candies left. I'm gonna take 4 candies out and just give it to him.
Don't eat those. They're gonna give you a bobblehead.
Fascinating. Thank you. It's very kind of you.
I just
You're
give him
welcome.
the carnival next time you're there. Could be a fun trick for
Maybe. Thank
rotten
you.
kids.
I'm a bit of a botanist usually, but maybe I can figure out how to grow this.
Maybe you could plant it.
That's an
Thank you
idea.
for your time.
Of course. Thank you.
Question.
She kind of gives Nyx a look and then walks off. Yeah, go ahead.
There's blue furry creature thing that lives out there, poops sparkly rocks.
Oh yes, I've seen it.
What is up with that, or is it? Is this?
I don't know exactly. Tithio and his husband have a lot of friends. They came back one day from visiting a friend of theirs, something with an E, I don't remember, and they had asked some favor, and apparently the friend said they had a pet that needed a better home. They brought it back, set it in the forest, and it's been there since. It was originally much smaller. And it's just gotten bigger since then. Binks seems to like it. It doesn't seem to cause any trouble, so...
All right.
Binks is still here. He's still a turtle.
He's never been a turtle.
He was a turtle when we first came here.
He's... So there are many paths to magic, dear, and
Oh my lord.
those who follow more of natural paths, not only do they get in touch with plants and nature, but they take on the ability to take forms of animals. Binks is a student of this type of magic.
So what is Binks?
I believe they are called druids or
very
shamans or something.
Yes, that's the word, druid.
No, we have those.
When they're not a turtle, what do they look like?
Whatever they want to look like.
Dolphin, fish.
I like you're just going with me on the wild shape of something.
These are Triton druids. We always,
Things around
crocodile.
Usually he's a wolf.
Oh, hi, Frumpkin.
The kitchen table.
He's a very odd wolf, though. He's a vegetarian, but he's nice.
I mean, he did say something about vegetables.
Yes, he's a friends with one of the others. I haven't really met him before he came here, but apparently the people he came from didn't like that he didn't like meat, and it was a big thing. I don't know. But
All right.
he has a
to the
wonderful
carnival.
garden. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for the crusty apple.
You're welcome. And waves to the rest of you and walks back in.
Jeez, rude.
Well, that could have gone better.
What are you talking about? We got 2 fruits.
Oh, perhaps we can go to Thorn. Is this not where Edna lives? Thorn?
Yarn.
Or Yarn?
Yarn is the third domain, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe Edna has Mir, and maybe we go through Mir and meet up with.
As a quick note, because I feel like being nice to
What about the paintings,
to the
though?
players, did you guys make sure you made note of which one was which?
Well, yeah, Ortis has the one that goes
I
to
have
Yarn.
his beer. Or the
Yorn.
castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm being a nice DM and mentioning that now.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just because
Yeah,
they look identical.
Yeah. Nyx took the castle one
Okay,
because that was the one we got first, and that's why 2 did. Yeah.
that's fair. I'm making a note for you guys being nice.
Will we remember in 2 weeks?
Probably not.
Probably should write that down.
I'll make a note.
It's a good thing I got that ink and paper that I'm always taking notes with.
Well, where should we start first then?
Let's see. Apple.
Castle Apple
I think we're going to the
Ortis
carnival.
Yorn Apple.
Let's do apple.
I mean, like you said, we could probably just go visit Edna. Maybe she has Mir, and as Rabbit is friends with her. Says, we need to visit sister, and she says, yeah.
Rabbit also got sent to bad sister by sister, so I don't know if we're actually friends.
Well, but we know she has way too. Sister.
How did you get there?
Probably through Mir, I would assume, right? Rabbit.
Yes, she sent me through the mirror to the mirror to the mirror. It's there's a whole network of them.
See, simple.
All right.
You say, hey, we know your sister, and we have business. But,
we know your sister waves key in air.
yeah.
Exactly.
No, Bavlorna. So we have a picture for her and art, and we need a way to get to her. We lost our balloon. Something like that.
All right, I'll just hand over the fruit so we can take a bite.
Sure.
Does this look like glass that we're eating?
Yeah, it's like I said, it feels textured like a plum, but it looks like glass.
So weird.
Oh, it's even weirder when you squeeze it and you look at it and your thumb goes into it like it's squishy, but it still looks like glass.
All right, that's the thing.
All right, if you guys eat it. Sorry.
Falling asleep.
1 second.
It's not very quiet.
Nope, I'm sorry. We will wrap really quickly. But yeah, you guys eat the fruit. You feel a warping as everything spins around you.
Right,
And you find yourself standing in a a path that winds between rocky crags on a mountainside. The sky is dark, full of roiling thunderclouds. You're greeted by a howling wind. For a second, lightning splits the sky, striking a nearby mountaintop and illuminating a distant pinnacle of rock that has a foreboding castle carved out of it. You see two figures standing on an outcrop of rock nearby, outlined against the stormy sky. One is a slender female elf wearing a crescent moon mask. Nyx, you recognize it. We'll get to that later. The other is a 3-foot-tall dandelion with a rapier strapped on its stem. The honeybee, the size of an orange, buzzes around the dandelion's bright yellow head. The elf is the first to notice you as she points in your direction. The dandelion draws its rapier and assumes a defensive pose. The honeybee buzzes more loudly as it flies in circles around the two of them. They slowly approach. Next time.
See, waves.
So we'll wrap up there. In 2 weeks, we will pick up. You guys have gone into Yon.
You're gonna get beat up by a freaking dandelion with a rapier.
Yeah, maybe it's a nice rapier.
Maybe you're friends with it. You don't have
Free rapier.
just because something has a weapon doesn't mean you have to fight it. You can just, be friends.
Nah.
No way.
This group's not
We
great
want,
at making
we want to
friends.
fight something.
If you want,
I want to swing a dagger and miss 3 times like I did last time.
Or Oris doesn't like flowers.
That's true.
No,
That-
wasn't that abundantly clear.
or maybe that could be advantage because maybe Dandelion will be like, hey boy, you smell good. I trust you. You smell like my cousin.
it might be to your favor. But we'll have to find out in 2 weeks. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and send it over to Mina. And we'll see you guys all in the next stream.
Dun, 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 ba, dun, ba,